Just listen to that haunting melody. Welcome back. We are us and this is the Thaumaturge. It is not Black Myth Wukong. Thus, I am not speaking to you in monkey. Unless we come across a monkey like Salutor. Wouldn't that just be the bee's knees? So, last episode we caught the Lelek. I remembered that off the top of my head naturally. Don't do drugs, kids. And in so catching the Lelek, we also caught the Ick. A beautiful tune, as if the fiddle were alive and carried it on its own. For a brief moment, I felt like someone had touched a string in me that I didn't know existed. Nice. So, today was a day at work, and so I am rewarding myself. I have rewarded myself with ice cream. Not a significant amount. I still have to eat dinner, but... well, I mean, it's 4 in the morning, so technically not dinner, but you get the general idea.
Get a steak for when your life is at stake. Make any vampire quickly retire.
Cute.
An aspen steak for you, sir? Premium wood, carved at midnight on the solstice. They're cheap.
Well, yeah, they're like literal sticks. Thick sticks, but sticks. I would like to talk about vampires.
Vampires? I don't think so.
What do you mean? The dead rising at the cemetery? They must be vampires.
Vampires are salutors attracted by blood and sizzling passion. There's nothing interesting for them among the dead.
It's what people believe that matters.
Well, I'm not about to harsh your business, bud. What about the rest of his goods?
The steaks are exquisite, I must admit. What else do you sell?
Holy icons, miraculous Marys, salt.
Table salt?
Consecrated, but the steaks, I tell you, sir, ever since they buried the magician, they've been selling like hotcakes. Anyone with some sense buys them.
Do you believe in all of this?
I believe in money. And if people are willing to buy a stick out of fear, then who am I to argue?
My man.
This buried magician, is it Shulsky?
I think so. It makes no difference to me what his name was.
For him, steaks are not enough. We need to call the Pope.
Don't tell anyone or I'll lose my livelihood.
All right, that's
Goodbye.
enough.
I hope the vampires don't take revenge on you.
They have no interest in me. I'm anemic. Please, tell your friends. On Wednesdays, I sell 4 steaks for the price of 2.
Then why would anyone buy from you any other day of the week? Unless they're a tourist. I don't know if we got XP from that interaction. Not like it really matters.
Hello.
Indeed. Fanciable.
Up close. I would even say a solid 8, wouldn't you?
Do you see his face?
I don't know. We'll see when he turns around. Eight it is.
We're winning, boys.
Will you show us something more?
We didn't get an option to play along with that.
May I ask what you ladies are doing?
What everyone does. We're evaluating.
A solid 8.
You know, on a scale from 1 to 10, you look quite spiffy, sir.
Why are you smoozing with some sucker who's already suited and booted for his own funeral? And you, lousy fop, got an itch in looking for some philandering at the Marble Orchard, are you?
6, 5.
0. There's nothing here for you. Mr. 8 got some you-know-what, so he caught our eye. And vice versa, I can tell.
Get ready for some shellacking, lads. We got a dandy looking for some extra ventilation. And, as luck would have it, not too far from the orchard either.
Sir, you have the unique opportunity of becoming a 10.
What do I need to do? Oh, spill some blood? Sounds like another Wednesday to me. We can't really... Should we actually be fighting when we have the ick? We might be in trouble. If we can't call the Upier, or frankly anything else, we might be in trouble. Exposure. Third principle, bond of speed. The salutor's next action will be 1 round faster. I don't see how this helps me now. Four health points for every enemy in the suffering state, which doesn't really help me. Now, if it also was modified further by how many stacks they each had, we could get some pretty good healing out of that. Right now, I just don't see any points. Nevertheless, this is probably going to be really rough. Everybody's got guns. Good for them. Well, crap. So, this guy has very much focus, which means he's going to be a bit of an issue. What if we did this? Wait, right. Reduces damage taken by 80%. I need Dimension Force 5? Or I need Mind at level 5 to be able to... We might be in trouble here. Reduces damage. Reduces impact on owner's focus by 1. This guy is going to be a problem. I think he might also be a problem too, considering how much health he has and the fact that we can't disable his trait. Is there an option to shake hands and walk away? Crap. Dang it, and with him taking 80% less, this is bad. Like I don't know how to. I do not know how to address this problem. I can disable his trait, but the guy in the center is going to be a problem, and I just know it. Crap. Okay, so the idea is to interrupt the turn of the guy who's about to go, the one in the middle. The problem is, if I don't, if it fails, we just take damage. Now, I could also go back, cast this, and then... That's not the right one. This is the one. This doesn't have anything attached to it. Why don't these other ones have anything attached to them? This does, like it should. Okay, of course planned attack doesn't have anything attached to it. Where? It's the one... Surely not. Oh, crap. Oh, yeah, this actually is it. Okay, I misread. So, Old Wound inflicts suffering, and I also happen to I activate an effect that allows me to lose focus instead of taking damage. That will help a lot, and I'm also going to have to put in effort to maintain my focus. Hopefully I don't just lose all of it in a single turn, because that's a thing that could happen. Also, it only works against one attack, so keep that in mind. Should we use it on this guy? The other guy's trait we can't disable, but that's the one that takes less damage, right? No, that's focus. Okay. So his trait is technically irrelevant. I can still get him as long as I can inflict suffering, and I can, so we can get him. This guy will be the only one that's actually a problem. For now, though, we can focus on getting rid of this guy. Maybe we should go for him? Okay, so getting shot only costs us 2 focus. Unfortunately, we can't cast focus back, or can't cast Old Wounds back to back. Ouch. Okay. We cast Old Wound again, for certain. If we hit him with Bloody Penance, he should die? Motherfricker hit me for... We're in trouble. I'm hit. Okay. This turn is going to be just utterly painful. Yeah, that's what I needed to do, but... The other guy's dead now. Well, soon. Good. We're in a healthy spot now. We do have something else wrong with us. Now, the issue here is that we can't really hurt this guy. Granted, it's not going to stop me from trying. From here, we inflict suffering, and then we go for another heal. No turn for you. So, as you can see, I'm killing him with suffering. You know, as you do. Meanwhile, buying myself time with other stuff. Can't hurt me. Well, imagine that. We actually won. Did you guys actually think I'd get through that? Because I was on the fence for certain. Just 3 dead men hanging out, I guess. Where are the women's that we... Oh, there they are. Come on. Yeah, that's certainly something. We also need to visit a barber. Right, we're here for what's his mug? Rasputin, so we can get rid of the ick. And use the Lelek as well. There's no way I could have seen. There's no way I could have seen that fight coming.
What is this foolishness? Open this gate!
Right. No one can keep us from entering the cemetery. It's a free country. Well, how long are you going to keep wagging your chins? If it's closed, it's closed. Oh, Mr. Schultzky, finally.
I read your message. What is it about?
I won't talk about it out here in front of these boors. Come inside.
You're letting him in, Gravedigger? What the hell is going on?
Shut your mouths or I won't open till Judgment Day. This is about your father, you know.
All right, let's see what this is about.
Bah!
What did my father do this time?
I've got two pieces of news, so to speak. There's bad news, and I'm not sure what the other one is. Which do you want to hear first?
Bad news.
Tell me the bad news.
Today some rebel-rousers came here and started making trouble. They ravaged your family tomb.
Rabble.
What do you mean, ravaged?
I couldn't believe it either. I sent you a note immediately.
Explain.
What about the other news?
One night, I went out and saw the dead lying around. But not in their places, you know? In the pathways. And then I saw their graves dug up, as if the dead crept right out of the ground.
And these bodies are still lying here?
No, of course not. You can't do that. But if you want to learn more about the case, they might come out again tomorrow night. People are starting to talk about resurrections and the end of the world. Resurrections and now these maniacs. Judgment Day seems to be upon us, you know?
Let's get more information before we go see the tomb.
Those vandals that ravaged the tomb, what did they look like?
I closed the gate because they're still hanging around there. Why don't you see for yourself, you know?
According to my knowledge, dead bodies don't rise on their own. Were there any witnesses? Any noise at night? Traces?
Nothing. Just the stiffs in odd places.
Goodbye.
Get rid of this scum at once.
Trouble with the family tomb. There's some shady characters hanging around the family tomb. The Powatsky gravedigger couldn't chase them off, so he closed the cemetery to visitors while waiting for me. Obituary in a newspaper. It was published a few days ago. The funeral has been held recently. The crumpled newspaper pages ooze with someone's cool, cynical calculation. They used the obituary page as a map to find those waiting to be dug up. You know, I came here because Rasputin said he was here. Granted, I don't mind having been treated like a piece of meat, but I mind notes from a sermon. Notes on how to compose a sermon. There's something going on at 184 Smentarna Street that has the priest worried about something because I accidentally moved and I could have locked it. I realize that now. Okay, so I guess the locking them in place allows you to move and read. I'm running around without...
Damn it.
Oh, right. Mind... Sort of, how you might say, mind broken? Hmm? That's actually kind of annoying, though. I mean, I have 10 points to spend, and I'm itching to spend them, and I can't. And it irks me. Okay, let's go find Rasputin first, because at 7 Hauskaska Street? Where is that? Oh Lord, we are stuck in here. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, we literally can't spend anything else on mind, and we've lost 1 point because of the ick, so... Until we beat these guys up, I guess we're stuck here?
Oh, darn it. Look at him.
I think he's a real, temperamencer.
I'll show you how you talk to magicians. Are you so eager to die, Tempermancer?
You should probably ask that of those guys that are now, corpses out on the street. I did it for the women, as you do.
And who are you, anyway?
We're the ones who purge the world from scum like you.
Of
I'm a
scum.
bit sorry now, but I think you will be too, in a moment.
You heard him. He asked for it. Get him.
Sure hope they don't have traits that I can't break. Oh. Oh. I can disable that one. So these guys are here to fist me up. Nice. Actually, dimension, deed, we can do that. Mind is out for now. Deed, we can do. Oh. Yeah, no, we can't. And so, being mind broken, we can't spend our points. Shame on me for forgetting. So who do we go for first? This guy. And then, yeah. So the ones that don't have resistance. Ooh, that's a bit of a problem because he's immune to gaining negative stats or states. So suffering won't work on him, but we can just beat him down. We'll have to do it like we did it last time. We're about to lose 5 focus. What is this man made of? I can't... The problem with agony is that... Oh, I see. Yeah, so it doesn't take a long time, but it takes the entire round to cast. And the salutors' next attack is about to go off, so... this technically will do nothing for us. And I don't really feel like wasting. We're about to lose all of our focus for some reason. Yep. So, hit to the torso is about to be used by this guy, and it reduces focus by 2. By 2. By 2. No wonder why we're about to lose 6. How do I restore it again? I have a way, but I don't... Crap. I have something that restores 3 focus, but I don't remember what the frick it is. Well, crap. Counterattack prepping. Inflicts damage and reduces focus. Crap. We're actually in a really bad spot here. I need to recover focus, and I cannot remember what I need to do that. I might be able to interrupt his counterattack prepping, but it's a literal coin flip. I don't know what to do. I'm not entirely certain I can win this. The key problem being restoring focus, which I don't remember how to do. I have a skill that restores 3. Granted, it's not going to help when I'm losing upwards of 6 a turn. I don't know what to do here. Well, life's about to get real rough. I don't know what to do here. Yeah, I realized that was a mistake. The primary issue being that it just took forever for that. It would take forever for that skill to go off. I mean, getting 20 health back, great. But what about now? Was the issue. Okay, we stopped his counterattack prep. That's very good. Very, very good. Oh, action reaction restores focus. Not great. do any damage. That's the problem here. I wonder, will the amount of health this restores be updated in real time based on by the time it actually comes time for this to be used? You know what? Screw it, let's find out. This guy's going to have kidney stones. So it did update it, and instead of healing for 2, it healed for 10. Didn't get it. That's going to be rough. Healing is also going to be impacted for a turn. That's not going to be useful. Crap. We did not stop his breakbone. Yep. I am not sure we can actually win this fight. This guy is doing so much damage all on his own. He is not going to piss right after this. Yeah, so he's just done, which is good. We are in a bad spot, though. I'm sorry, did he not die? This guy is the true end boss. What he's got is ridiculous. I can maybe buy time, but it's not going to be good. So he lost his turn, finally. A lot of hurt is coming our way this turn, though. If we do this, though, we come out with more focus. He's gone. Yeah, he can't be allowed to get that off. That's not going to go off in time. If it doesn't interrupt, we lose. We lose anyway. One whole health. The problem here is that there are still two of them. And converting their damage to consuming focus only works with one person. So they're sort of in trouble. Oh, that would be nice, wouldn't it? A boy can dream. We're done, so we may as well just go for the pipe dream, I guess. Oh, it worked against them both. Didn't get his turn, but I got the help. We just need to survive this one guy. We just need to outlast him. And the other one is easy. We just suffering him to death. Weirdly stated, but that's the way it is. We just have to get through. We just have to get through this turn alive. Well, we have to outlast his, what is it called? Fortitude, right. If I go for damage, it just doesn't work for us. Healing back to back is frowned upon in this game, but I have to do this. It'll allow us to eat one hit. One extra hit, I should say. Okay. We restore focus. Remove the negative effects. Couldn't interrupt it. Well, that was the restore focus, not the interrupt. We'll go for the interrupt again. Go for the healing. Beautiful. I'll actually go for the focus. Then we do this. And we just gradually drive him mad. Do that. I think we should wait. Well, we can't actually use it again. Ooh, it does work before his turn. Does it interrupt him? I don't think it does. According to memory, they still go. No, he lost. Oh, his trait was also just... Okay, so... Right, so you can disable their trait by just completely emptying out their focus, which is really good to know. Become a corpse. How about that one? Did you guys think I'd be able to? Oh. Did you think we'd be able to get through that one? Because I definitely did not believe that we could actually win. Color. Me. Surprised because I don't see the third guy, so I guess we killed him too hard.
Let's take a look around.
Writing on the tomb. I'm not sure what the first word is supposed to be. My father? A demon? Fine, let them have it their way. Discarded crowbar. Inept efforts to pry the tomb door open came to nothing. A crude tool, as crude as the man who used it. The steel reverberates with the desire to destroy what is strange, corrupted by magic, and unfamiliar. Just like they were instructed by the WeArEuS.
Aren't your legs getting sore? Stupid question.
We sat down because I hit the interact button. Because I thought... There it is. I thought it would get rid of the observation rather than moving. which I knew would do it. Tomb. It remembers the times of uprisings and cholera epidemics. A fresh trace of pain rises above other memories that the statue has been a silent witness to. The widower's trembling hands seeking support. Its vibrations permeate the bricks with a mixture of revulsion and grief caused by the ghastly sight of the corpse of his recently buried wife, perched on her open coffin. I was going for casket, but I saw coffin. Why would I do that? So they're beating all the frick up. I have no evidence that they're actually dead. I can't interact with that because my mind is broken. There's a thing over here, though. The lily petals, withering white petals. The last lilies from the garden, picked with the intention of bringing her joy, fell on the cobblestones when he saw her walking arm in arm with another man. The symbol of purity has been tainted with black ink. May she regret her decision. Cool, but that's not what I wanted.
So, Mr. Shulsky, you gave those lads by the tomb a good belting, huh? I could hear the echoes.
Took long enough.
Thank you, but they weren't too keen to talk, and I have a few questions to ask.
Maybe I could help, you know?
What is the WAS? Those fellas at the mausoleum were connected with it.
Ah, the Warsaw Anti-Thaumaturge Society. Loonies, you know. Ever since your father was laid to rest here, they've been yelling their heads off by the walls.
Where can I find their bosses? You know?
Why? Do you smell blood? There's one behind the cemetery wall inciting the crowd. Ask him. Once you have cleaned up near the mausoleum, I can open the gate.
Lunatics from the WAS. The gravedigger says the WAS stands for the Warsaw Anti-Thaumaturge Society. Their agitator can be found by the cemetery wall. And thus the conclusion we draw is the vendetta. The WAS has targeted my father. Normally I would say be my guest, but they're acting so nastily I put them on my blacklist. In order to learn more about them, I should find their agitator by the cemetery wall.
It's a rather grim job you've got here.
Well, you know. I'd rather do this than struggle with drunkards in a bar or bolts in a factory. The dead are calm and predictable, you know?
Except for that one time, apparently.
Unless they start rising from the grave, that is.
Goodbye.
Good luck.
Oh, there are people here now. Oh, he opened the gate already. Well, I'm off to see a wizard. Like, literally. Ooh, hold on. Lost notes. A crumpled. I oopsed. Oh, he's...
Yes, sir?
Please let me in. It's urgent.
I have the
You
ick.
can't just turn up like this. What will I tell sir and madam?
Fear not, I'm here for Rasputin.
I can sense he's in a drawing room.
Are you a wizard too, Harry?
Intriguing.
Apartments. Ooh. Ah, got it. Ooh, that's certainly a name. While not too big, the apartment is impressive. It's well furnished and displays their wealth. Feel free to have a go at that name if you so feel. There's a chair. Ooh, a thing to read. We'll be back. We'll go back to the cemetery and deal with the other guy. Okay, we are at an hour, so I'm trying. I really want this to go a little longer. So that's not what I was expecting. We're going to go a little bit longer because the fight was
flesh.
difficult.
Allow me to introduce you. My dear hostess, Aniela Naradzinska, and my dear friend, Wiktor Szulski.
Your father had a beautiful funeral.
You have a slutty voice.
Thank you.
My dear, we finished for today. Now I'll find out what brings Victor to us.
The ick.
What brings you here?
The ick.
But you were the one who phoned.
Yeah.
Very funny.
What?
Actually, I don't feel great.
Let's see what you brought with you this time. Close your eyes and focus on my words.
Open your anus.
Concentrate on my voice. Relax and focus within yourself.
Let your sphincter
Follow
do the
my
work.
voice inside yourself. Where is he?
I don't see him, but I can sense.
So that's how you want to play.
That chirping of his is unbearable.
Do you hear him? Good. That means you can locate him. Point him out to me. Focus on his song and show me where he's hiding. You have him.
And we could have done this earlier had I just all I had to do was just press the interact button and we would have gotten rid of the ick and the other fight would have been a little bit easier.
You look better. You slept a long time.
Yes, it feels that way. What year is it?
Still 1905. Yet time flows on inexorably.
You look like you've made yourself at home. Are you going to be staying on here for long?
No, I'm afraid not. They're kind people, but I've experienced another vision. Though not fully terrifying, it is troubling.
Will you tell me about it?
Later. What brings you to me?
Have you known them long?
No, but Aniela and Lucian are my two good souls. They took me, an impoverished preacher, in under their roof, and I'll never forget that.
Are you helping them too?
I am a balm for Aniela's frazzled nerves, but enough of that. Tell me what you need.
Why was she looking at me so oddly? What did you tell her about me?
She's never seen a thaumaturge before. I only mentioned to her how we met. Can I help you at all?
No, I won't bother you. We can talk next time.
The Narodzinski door is always open to you.
Says the guy who only lives here temporarily and is not actually in charge of anything. There's something here. Medications. Various medications and tinctures in decorative bottles. Specifics prescribed by doctors and quacks. Decorative fan. A decorative fan made of marabou feathers. Aniela's quivering words still waft over the fan, uttered either to her husband or herself, complaining about her failing health and psyche. The small gusts of air didn't bring any relief. A bottle of expensive French perfume. Gifted to Rasputin by the Nadzinsky. I just heard it. Nadzinsky's. Narodzinskis? Feels close, but not perfect. Most likely as a suggestion that he might try to conceal his intense odor for the benefit of everyone. Gifted to Rasputin to conceal his intense odor for the benefit of everyone. The gift was accepted, set aside, and never used.
It's good to see you.
This is not what I wanted.
Unless I'm mistaken and you've come with something unpleasant.
No. Just doing a bit of investigating. Hold on. Wait, can't go that way. This is the bathroom, but I don't see the toilet. That worries me. Oh, right. We have 11 points to spend, and I am eager to do so. Let us mind. Thoughtful development. Deals damage. Takes a while, too. Then we have icy armor. Additional armor lowers damage taken from every attack by 4. I think it lasts 1 turn? I wonder if obvious target works with suffering. Because it'll be perfect for enemies that have fortitude as a trait, on the off chance that I can't break it or swapping to whoever could is annoying. Again, I wonder if I have to get it to find out. So we move to icy armor. It only lasts 1 turn. That's not great, but having it as an option, I don't know what I would put it on. I'm going to save some for this bottom branch just in case. Now we need to head back to the cemetery and see about that one clue or detail or bit of information. I see some flickering over here. Notes from a sermon. Handwritten notes. A moving picture demonstration will be held on Thursday, much to the priest's horror. Not this way. Tell me your secrets, Tombstone. From Vitaly Goremikin's grave? On the deadly cool tombstone, the gravedigger has left words of prayer and a concern straying on the marble. The concern that the dead won't rest in peace in accord with the laws of nature. It's the harbinger of the apocalypse. The third one this week. Was there something else? No, I think that was it, and every other issue was just related to combat. But I think we've pushed our stats so that that won't be an issue for a little while. Okay, so really quickly, let's go see what this guy out here is doing. And then we'll call it a day, because I have work in later. Keep thaumaturge away from holy sites. Banner on the wall. Pretty neat. I bet it's illegal, though. Thoughts of the person who created the banner are roving around the fabric like lost sheep. The first one is pacing around impatiently, the second one in fear. The third is making fun of the represented ideas. The fourth is wandering in doubt. WAS leaflets. Well, well. The WAS is recruiting new members and collecting donations. The headquarters is near the cemetery at Milnarska Chilna Street. Doesn't feel right. Anyway.
Have you been feeling tired lately?
Yes.
Have your wives been hysterical? Your chickens getting sick? Milk going sour for no reason?
Yes.
You know, I did leave that carton of milk out for a week, and it was just sour for no reason.
Black magic, evil energy. You don't believe it? Here's proof. Ever since that Temperamancer was buried here, the dead have been rising from the graves. It's a sign that the apocalypse is coming. For more details on the rapidly coming end times, please visit our office.
Are you the one giving orders to the WAS?
Look who's here. The magician Temperamancer. The enemy of humankind.
The ruiner of good fun and the vanquisher of children's smiles. I'll ask again, who is in charge of this circus?
The president told us what you are. If you want to ask him about something in person, have a look at the brochure like the others. You know how to read, right?
Feels like a perfect opportunity to punch him in the mouth. But honestly, he could just be genuinely asking. Observation. The loudmouth is just being a loudmouth. Either he says what they tell him to, or he truly believes it. He's not the one leading the WAS, though. I need to get to the bottom of it. And thus, the conclusion that we draw is that we must follow the thread. The loudmouth and the leaflet will lead me to my goal. I should visit the WAS, check how the recruitment is coming along, and maybe sort them out, one way or another.
If the cemetery is sacred to you, why didn't you explain desecrating other people's tombs?
This is all your fault. The black energy has polluted this earth. The dead are outraged by it.
We need to ward off the evil powers.
I see. So I'll need to look for reasonable answers someplace else.
You have no right to speak. You have no right even to stand here on hallowed ground.
You realize that he captures monsters to literally stop them from causing you people trouble, right?
I must disagree with some of your points.
Like what?
Wives are becoming hysterical. There's a simple answer for that. If I had a half-witted husband like that, I'd lose it too. Better go home and think about whether you're catering to all of their needs, like real men should, rather than running around these rallies. You, when was the last time you took care of your wife properly?
It's been a while. I'll go apologize to her.
Actually, I'll go too. To my Halincia.
What have you done? Who am I going to speak to now?
Hey, resolved without violence, though I'm not particularly happy about that detail. I'll allow it this time because we are getting pretty... It's getting pretty freaking late. Catch a tramp? Ooh, stuff.
Secrets? Not on my watch.
Aha! Lipstick. A metal case with a carmine color. The case fell out of a carriage window. Well, maybe she shouldn't have fixed her makeup while she was drunk. Passionate words have settled on the lid, and pleadings for her to go with him. Promises that she would become famous as a dancer in the new world, and that everyone would envy her. And thus, the conclusion we draw is off-white. People's envy is boundless, so why should anyone care about it? The fleur de lis pattern. The fleur de lis pattern? I don't know how to pronounce that last part. I know it's fleur de... It could be fleur de lis? I don't remember much from French class. Granted, that was years and years ago, so no big surprise there. The pattern is a bold move. The jacquard vest will dazzle everyone, and the ruby red will be the talk of the town. New World fashion doesn't know the virtue of modesty. Let them be envious. Yoink. Warsaw Gazette. WeArEuS headquarters. Ooh, barber, yeah. Let's stop looking like a molded rodent.
Come in.
Let's just not look like this guy when it's done.
Please set my hair to rights.
Yes, sir.
Oh, good, I get to choose. Oh, that's great. Get the Abraham Lincoln or the Van Dyke. Ooh, that is not half bad. That's not bad either. The Blavatsky Cabby? The imperial cut will make any gentleman look like an emperor. Not a single word was a lie. Globetrotter. Which one? I like that one. Gravedigger's dream, strands of hair falling across the forehead add a touch of flippancy and are a nod to the latest fashion from French hair salons. Oh, that boy is dapper. Let's see. That is not bad. I wish I could rotate him so I could see this. That is not bad. Fancy comb over. Ooh. Oh, that is nice. Oh, that is nice. This, I will say, this is a little Hitlery. Just the tiniest bit Hitler. I'm not mad at it. The only part that actually bothers me and it's not even the Hitlery look, the Hitlerish look. It's that the top right side just flattens. It just flattens down, and then it continues with the contour of his head. It goes up with the nice curve, and then just flattens down at an angle, and then resumes the shape of his head. I don't like that. It's between this one and, you know what? I think we have to go with proper Warsaw lad. I just think it's the one.
I'm sorry. I don't usually talk to clients. Do you like it?
You know, it is the stupidest thing. Someone says, you know, I don't usually talk to people. So then some idiot speaks up and of course has to ask, why?
I can't help noticing that you're the most tight-lipped barber I've been to. And even you admit that you rarely talk to clients. Why is that?
When I prepared them for their final journey, it's hard to ask for their opinion.
So you style the deceased too?
Mostly. They still need to look good. After all, you only get a funeral once in your lifetime. So, what do you think? Do you like it?
Poor guy sounds terrified of getting a no.
Yes, you're talented.
Years of practice. My clients are always satisfied.
Wouldn't it be funny if the reason why the dead came back up or just were all over the place was because they weren't satisfied with their haircuts? Okay. So, this is where we're going to... That's not the way I expected that to go. This is where we're going to stop today's episode. I hope you guys have enjoyed yourselves and everything you've seen here. We will be back on... This goes up Thursday? Yeah, this goes up Thursday, so Monday. You would think after having done this as long as I have, I would just know what day would be next. But you have to keep in mind, I'm recording this a day before. Like, it's Wednesday morning at almost 6 o'clock. So, yeah, I'm a little frazzled. I've also been up for more than 12 hours. So I'm a little frazzled. Nevertheless, we are done. I really do hope you guys enjoyed yourselves. I didn't, given how the game started, with their whole spiel about diversity in their team, I didn't expect the game to actually be interesting or entertaining or actually kind of fun. Like, yeah, we got murdered twice, but I was on the edge of my seat, and I hope you guys were too. We only had 2 fights this episode, and I was not entirely sure I could win either of them. But we did it. And so we find ourselves here. Again, in case you've forgotten, the next episode will be on Monday, so you have a bit of a wait ahead of you. But to hold you over, there will also be more Black Myth Wukong on Friday. Of course, there won't be anything on the weekends because that's me time. Of course, I could record stuff early, then have it just upload on the back end and not have to actually deal with it. But that's more work for me that I don't actually get anything out of. I mean, I do get to play more games. That's not half bad. But anyway, that's it. We're done. And so, with all that said, we will see you next time.